Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Tyler G of Batman Figs on Instagram, and also co-host of DC Figures and Collectibles that you can hear anywhere that podcasts are available. That includes iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Anchor, anywhere. And we have an action figure review for the newest wave from Mattel, and I'm surprised that my Target actually had this wave available. Because it is newer, and usually, like, I haven't even seen the Lobo wave with Kid Flash and Batman Beyond and Green Lantern, all that. I haven't even seen that in person, but we have this wave, and it is a classic wave. Where if you were a toy collector and remember Batmania in the early '90s, you had figures that looked like these two. I'm betting on it. And then we also have this very cool classic Poison Ivy, which there's not too many Poison Ivies out there. At least one definitive comic book one. There's a couple animated versions, which a lot of people consider that their definitive Poison Ivy. However, we got a new one. We've got some new figures, and I'm excited to take a look at them. So let's first take a look at Poison Ivy. Take a look at what she looks like. Decent head sculpt. Okay, there's kind of a paleness to her, which is cool. She is kind of pale due to the green skin that she has. She comes with, these things are accessories that they can come off, but they wrap around her perfectly. And there's two that fit her arms and two that fit her legs. She even has, I'm seeing it faintly, you kind of see it in the light. This little like design, it looks like there's some almost leafy patterns in there. It's hard to tell because it's not everywhere. I don't know what that is or if it's supposed to be on there or what, but it's there. And you can see she has some fringe around the top of her bust and around her unitard. Here's the back. Poison Ivy butt. Just as poisonous as everywhere else on her. But let's do the articulation. Her head, she could spin it. Hair doesn't get in the way. Can't really look up, can't really look down. Don't expect her to. Here, I'm going to take these off. Just because I don't want them bugging me while I'm trying to show you the articulation. Alright, so. Saw the head. Her arms should go above 90 degrees even. And, oh gosh, she's not moving. Then, around that way, she has a single joint elbow with swivel at the elbow joint. Hinged wrist with rotation. Her legs can move that far. You can see she has a thigh cut. I don't know if it's going to work because I haven't used it yet. Okay, there we go. It works. It's a very tight joint. Double knee. Look at that, Poison Ivy. Then she's got the ankles that move with a hinge, and she does have ankle rockers. Believe it or not. Yeah, ankle rockers. They're just tight right now. So, right, I would say that she's a good figure, solid overall. Definitely, if you don't have a classic Poison Ivy, or you need to update your version of Poison Ivy you have, I think this is a good figure to get. On to the next one, the Joker. Oh crap, let me grab his other flower. Alright. So, we've got the Joker. Now this is a classic Joker, okay? Classic comic book, and also the same outfit he wore in the '89 Batman movie. Let me take this flower out, put on his normal flower, his orchid. Okay, here's a good look at his face. There we go. Good face paint. Very solid. No shading or anything. Just solid paint. He's got some sculpt work in the legs, which you know, just like the toy if you had it back in the day. Even touching it reminds me of that figure, which is hilarious. Cool outfit, cool suit. He got the tails. Everything looking good. The white shoes. So everything very reminiscent of the '89 Jack figure, even though it technically wasn't his likeness. The articulation very much the same. Poison Ivy. He's got he's got a swivel up here because he has double elbow. So that's the one difference. He has legs out that far. He has a thigh cut, double knee, as you can see, ankle rockers, as well as some hinge. Now his accessories comes with two things. Comes with this staff, which is sculpted very cool, very awesome, creepy looking. And then he comes with this flower that you could remove from. He comes with two flowers. They're both removable. This one, of course, for the effect. And it's not just a subtle effect. Just the top part is decorated. And yeah, here's how the normal flower looks. So he comes with a decent amount of accessories. And overall, it's just a very classic, good-looking figure. Good-looking Joker. And if you want the nostalgia factor of what you had growing up, or if you just want a comic-accurate Joker, this is your guy. Now, on to the main event. The guy that's the standout from this wave, this Batman. Not only is it the classic black, but they did a good job of sculpting, a good job of the paint is matte black. The only gloss is on the glove and on the boots. Even the boots look reminiscent of those Nikes that he wears. And he's got all the updated Mattel articulation that you'd want. His head can move all around. He even has some up and down movement. Yes, up and down movement. So you can get some very cool poses. He has swivel at the bicep. Single joint elbow, so he's not like the Joker. He has only single. He does have an ab crunch, which the Joker does too. Sorry. Totally forgot. I forget the waist all the time. So he has two movements there, ab crunch and waist. And I forgot that Poison Ivy has a diaphragm joint. Doesn't move very much, but she does have some crunch. Okay. So back to Batman. He has an ab crunch. There's a decent amount of movement too. Only forward, not back. Can he move at the waist? I don't know. I don't want to break him. Yes, he can move at the waist. So he can't move. His belt doesn't come out like the original toy. His legs do, however, do the splits better than the Joker and Poison Ivy. Thigh cut. Double knee joint. Ankle rockers. As well as the hinge. So all the updated articulation you can want from an upgraded figure from your childhood, and it's Batman, and it's the classic Batman '89 suit. But wait, you're telling me that the accessories for this guy? Yes. Just like the old school Batarang that you get in the figure, in the packaging. Only it comes with this little rope, and you could actually put this in his hand so he could hold both ends. And he also comes with the classic Batarang. If I get it in focus. Classic Batarang. But not only that, you can plug this into it. Yeah, in theory, if I could do it. Yeah, you could plug it into it and have him shooting it. So, yeah, some of the accessories look a little oversized, but they're supposed to do that because they're supposed to be reminiscent of the good old days. I brought some figures here to do some size comparison. And you know they're bigger and they're 6-inch. So, here's how the animated figure looks next to it. DC Collectibles. Here's an Icons figure. Smaller. Another Icons, even smaller Icons. And then here's the closest Joker to how this guy looks. He's the Icons, but he's definitely smaller. And yeah, so there's a quick look at the newest DC Multiverse wave. Hopefully the next video I'm shooting and showing and sharing with you guys will be the 80th anniversary wave with Alfred and Red Hood, Red Robin, all those good figures. So hopefully that's the next one. Until then, if you want to see pictures of this wave, you could head over to my Instagram page, which is Batman Figs, Batman Figs, and I will also try to leave a link for the DC Figures and Collectibles podcast that me and Scott from At the Bat Fan do. Also, just so you know, this is how the back looks. Perfect. Cool looking cow, soft goods cape. It's money. Hope you guys enjoy. Speak to you soon.